Okay guys, I'm back. I'm actually in my car. I couldn't do my first video. Got busy at work. So this is gonna be my first video. So I'm gonna explain my channel. So why I decided to do this is because I'm in the middle of a divorce. We already filed. Papers are on the judge's desk. They just need to sign. It's been a very smooth divorce, and I hope to move on from this. And with that, I hope that I can help people out there going through the same thing I'm going through. Divorces are never easy. They're hard. A lot of them are messy and just downright horrible. And people really show their true colors during a divorce, whether it's easy or not. I mean, my true colors are, I wanted everything to be positive. I wanted everything to be okay. I've been married 5 years. June 7th was our anniversary. We were together in a serious relationship for 7 years, and together a total of 10 years. We did start seeing each other in high school, on the DL, and I grew up with him. So we knew each other pretty well, and as soon as we were on that first date, I'm like, I'm gonna marry this guy. He was the love of my life. And it only took me 4 years to get to him. And we were in the same town, worked in the same place, and it took that long for me to marry him. With this page, I'm gonna discuss how I handled my divorce, stuff that I did to make things easier for me, and also make things easier for him, as I didn't want it to be messy, because we were friends before we were married, and I love him, and he will always have a special place in my heart, and I always want to be friends. Whether we can't continue a romantic relationship, that's not the point. So I'm gonna be doing some different things on this channel. I'm gonna be doing arts and crafts sort of things. Maybe get back into drawing. I'm gonna be doing mukbangs, or whatever they're called, where you go to restaurants, places, order different food, and throw your opinion out at that food. Get that from Trailer Trash Tammy. That's a good idea. I've also been doing TikToks. I don't really keep up with the trends. I'm new to this whole thing. I've never been big on social media. So I guess I am jumping on one trend. But I'm gonna be doing those, and then I'm also gonna be making other YouTube videos. But really, I'm gonna rely on what you guys want to see, what you guys want to hear from me, questions for me. I'll give you answers to anything. I'm pretty much an open book. I'm a very honest, trusting person, and I think that's what gets me in sticky situations. And this one lasted 7 years. Not saying that my marriage was a sticky situation, but turned out to be that way. I'm also going to work on my singing voice, because I really love to sing. It's my passion. let's see, what else am I going to do on this channel? I want to try to help people as much as possible, whether it be through music, arts, talking about my divorce, helping people with other things. It doesn't have to be divorce. I am gay. I came out when I was 16. So if I can help reach people in that aspect, that would be great too. Even if you're straight and having a hard time in life, just depressed, reach out to me. I'm always down to meet new people, help people out, make new friends, and make people's lives better, because that's what we have to do in life. We need to stop dragging people down. I don't judge anybody. I try not to judge people. Everybody judges, but I try not to, because I have no place to judge anybody. I've had my fair share of things happen in my life, messed up things, which I can get into scenarios with you guys later if you guys want to know how messed up my life is. Nobody's life is perfect. Everybody has something that has happened to them, and I also want to hear that and talk people through difficult things in their life, whether it be divorce, coming out, having strict parents, falling on hard times, losing your job, going to jail, being an addict, anything. I truly want to help people, and I just want to reach as many people as possible, and I'm gonna try to do different things. I'm gonna try to post at least once a week. I can't promise every day of the week, but I can promise once a week. I'm not rich, so I won't be doing a whole bunch of eating stuff, but I can do other things. Sorry, I'm very new at this, and I've been thinking of what I wanted to say in this video. I've been thinking in my head for a few weeks now. I knew that this is something that I wanted to do, but I've always been afraid, and I'm not a beautiful person. I mean, I don't think I'm a beautiful person. I might be on the inside, but on the outside, looks aren't everything though, and that's another thing. Like, don't judge people on their looks. People have a hard enough time with themselves, with self-confidence, and I battle with self-confidence. Some days I feel like I'm a good-looking person. Some days I think I look like trash. My teeth are all messed up. I'm very self-conscious about that, and I'm deathly afraid of the dentist. So I don't go to the dentist, which I need to face that fear, and I need to get my teeth fixed. So don't judge me on that, please. Yeah, so let me know what you guys want to see on this channel. I could even do reviews of movies. I get bored. Listen to music and do crafts, or watch movies and do crafts. I make Christmas ornaments. That's mostly what I do. I love sculpting. I love drawing. Not good at painting, but if I take some classes, I'm sure I could get good at painting. In high school, I drew a lot, and I loved my artwork, and I did a really good job on a lot of artwork. I don't know if you guys know what Indian corn is, but it's the old dried up corn. You had to do a still life of it in high school, and I decided to do the American flag in it. One, because the American flag is my favorite colors, and like I thought it would turn out great, and it did. I took several blue ribbons home. I also put it in the state fair. I won several blue ribbons there and some cash prize. And then it was stolen from the fairgrounds. It was sad. It was my best work of art, and somebody stole that from me. Something I can't get back. Which was something I was very proud of. But enough about that. So maybe I'll get back into drawing. I've always wanted to try to sketch people. But I mean, that's what I want this channel to be, is just to explore everything in life. Excuse me. Got a little bronchitis going on. I'm also gonna start selling makeup. I know that's extremely weird for a lot of people. But makeup's not just for women. I put makeup on for the first serious time. I put it on before, and let me tell you, I make a beautiful woman. Kind of look like my sisters, but I just felt good about myself, and my flaws were covered up. I mean, I didn't go all drag. I just put a little concealer on. I did some, not eyeshadow, not eyeliner, but some black around my eyes to make my eyes pop. And like, for one of the first times in a long time, I'm like, man, I look really good. And people think it's a girly thing to do, but we need to break these stereotypes. We need to do what truly makes everybody happy. I'm telling you guys, I had a blast that night. I didn't care what anybody thought of me, and nobody even commented. And I live in Wyoming, one of the most Republican states where you don't do anything out of the norm. You just don't. And if you guys knew me, I never did anything normally. I never do. Because I'm an individual, and I am me, and nobody can take that away from me. Nobody deserves to tear you down. There was a point in my life where I did let people do that, and then I told them, no, you're not gonna tear me down. I am me. If you don't like it, that's okay. You have that right, and I have a right to be me. But I'm not gonna let you tear me down. And I think people respect that more than just having a shitty attitude about things. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. Everybody is beautiful, and I mean everybody. It doesn't matter if you're 500 pounds, you're still beautiful. If you don't feel confident about it, then let's help boost your confidence. If you want to lose weight, I'll go to the gym with you because I feel I need to lose weight. But don't change yourself because of what society thinks, what anybody else thinks. Do it for yourself. Do it for you. Do it for your self-happiness. I lost my self-happiness years ago. And it's not because I got married. It's not any of that. Marriage is supposed to be about compromise, communication, loyalty, trust. You guys know everything, how it should be. Do marriages work that way? No. You lose sight of each other. And technology is tearing us down. It builds up walls, keeps us from communicating. And so that's nobody's fault but our own, because we have the power to drop that cell phone. We have the power to get off that tablet. We have the power to turn off that TV. Even if it's just for a little bit, I challenge people, instead of going home and sitting on your butts in front of a TV, in front of some sort of screen, go for a walk. Go for a walk with your loved one. Go get ice cream. Go walk your dog. Or go lay out in the grass and look up at the stars. If it is night. Of course, if you just get off work and it's still daylight out, then of course the stars won't be out. But just challenge yourselves. An hour a day. If you can't do an hour, do 30 minutes. On your lunch breaks, go have lunch and have a conversation. Stay off your phones. Which I'm currently in front of a screen. Get that? It's kind of hypocritical. But I'm not doing it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I sell cell phones for a living. And it agonizes me that all I can do is be on my phone. Be on somebody's phone. Like, I love my job. But when I get home and everybody's on their phones, I just want to rip them out of their hands and just be like, come on, guys. Let's go do something. Let's play a board game. I used to do that with my family all the time. And I miss it. I miss that family bonding. Because society says that we need to sit on a phone. We need to have our phones available to us, so you make sure you answer your phone when work calls. Guess what? What happened 20 years ago when there was no cell phones? People had work phones. You called their work and said, hey, can I talk to them really quick? Usually it was an emergency. Played outside, went to the park, hung out with friends, and not in front of a TV. Me and my brothers used to build forts, and they were awesome forts. Damn proud of those forts. But now it's all about apps. It's all about Facebook. It's all about YouTube. It's all about TikTok, Snapchat, any other social media, Instagram. Instead of people eating their food, they're taking pictures of their food. Get it? Everybody's had a cheeseburger from McDonald's. If you haven't, you're not missing out on anything. It's a cheeseburger. Simple as that. It's cool to document your trips and stuff. And what I try to do is I take pictures with my phone. I don't upload them. I just take them. And then when I get home after spending that quality time with my family, then I upload them. there's ways around of both having technology and having a family. And I truly believe that technology is ruining families and ruining relationships. Like even at jobs, I see people on their phones all the time. Like when I was a store manager, I never allowed my employees to be on their phones constantly. There was a time and a place. If they couldn't do that, I took their phones away. Work comes first, and it's work. You're there to earn a paycheck. Right now, my paycheck is working on phones, and it agonizes me, but it's my job. I can't just not do my job, although some days I would like to not do my job, but I feel that's everybody. Everybody has those days where they don't want to go to work, no matter how much you love your job. But I just want to challenge people to get out more. Go help your neighbor with planting flowers, mowing somebody else's lawn. You know, you don't, paying it forward doesn't always have to be buying somebody's milk, buying somebody's coffee. It's helping somebody out. Everybody should at least try to help somebody out one time a day. I can't use my excuse of helping people out at my job because that's my job. So I try to find ways of helping people outside of my job. When I worked as a CNA, nurses, everybody, their job is to help people out. But when you bring that kindness outside of your job, it makes the world a better place. And for an example of that, I have this customer. He's 89 years old. He takes care of his son, his mentally handicapped son, every day. Fixes him every meal. He also writes code for computers. So he also works from home. He's a very intelligent guy. And we all know that iPhones aren't always the best with their operating system, and neither is Samsung or LG or Android operated stuff. They all have their quirks. But he had purchased an iPhone, decided he didn't want it anymore, upgraded to a different phone, and he couldn't factory reset it. He had sold it to a girl. It was a family friend. She was over in Europe for schooling or something like that, internship, and she needed an iPhone, and so he wanted to help her out, and he could not get it reset. And so I went to his house and I helped him for a few hours. I got that phone reset. I got it all set up to where it's a new phone and she could use it. And he was so grateful. He did end up paying me. I told him he didn't have to, but he felt that he didn't feel right taking my time to do all that. And so, I mean, you don't argue with a 90-year-old, 89, 90. You just don't. They're your elders. I really wanted to refuse the money, but he really wouldn't let me. But just doing something like that, taking time out of your own day and giving time to somebody else means more to them than anything ever will. So I encourage everybody just to be a good part of society. Hold the door open for somebody. Okay, now I got on long enough about helping out and stuff. So, you know, if I can get this out, if I can share this with somebody, I don't know how I'm going to share it because I don't have any followers. But I'm going to find them. But leave comments, direct message me on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, Facebook. I'll leave my description. I'll leave my stuff in the description. And I'll also share this on multi-platforms, just to get the word out. If my friends will help me out in that sense. I think I can really do a good job and help people out. That's my passion, and I strive to be a nurse when I finally get to finish college. But I think that's it for today. Again, my name's Jason, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.